wonderful.
Hello, everyone. This is Rick Latona, and this is the open house presentation of ebookdaily.com. And I am joined by George Burke, the owner and seller. George, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Sure. Before we get started, if anyone has any questions, please use the GoToMeeting or GoToWebinar software to ask the questions. Just type it and I'll see it, and if I know that there's a part of the presentation about that subject, I'll wait until that part to ask the question, or maybe I'll just ask it right away, or maybe I'll ask it at the end. But I will get to it. And with that, the deal we're looking at here is a priced right deal and affordable. $18,000 a year in profit, $36,000 asking price. Well, more on that later. Let's really start the call off by just kind of knowing what it is we're talking about. George, can you just tell us all about the history of the site, why you started it, what it is, just the general story?
Sure. So I've been in the book and ebook industry for the last 7 years. I had first started out by creating a website that allowed people to rent books through the mail, like Netflix was sending out DVDs on a subscription service. Then I created a site that allowed people to borrow Kindle and Nook books through the mail. That's ebook Fling, which also is up for sale through Latona's. And one of the things that I had noticed when emailing my members at ebook Fling about certain books that would be available for free within the Kindle platform. These books happen to be free for somewhere between a day and 5 days. Amazon allows publishers and also self-published authors who publish on the Kindle platform to offer their book for free. It's between 1 day and 5 days that they can offer it for free. The idea behind that is to generate some buzz about their book. They can get it into the hands of readers who want it, so that way they can, those readers can read for free, and if they like what they see, they'll be able to buy other books from that author. Often some authors will do this for the first book in the series, forcing the reader to want to buy the second and third book and the rest of them. But when I was using ebook Fling to send out newsletters, we would include a free book that we would find that seemed like a really interesting find within the Kindle platform that would be available for free for only a day. So we'd email our members, and what we found is that we had a huge click-through rate on our newsletters. People wanted to scoop up these books. And it was strange because they were not necessarily interested in the book. They didn't want it necessarily. They just wanted to have it because it was free and it would only be free for a day only. The exclusivity factor, the scarcity factor, would cause people to want to look for this book and grab it, because if they ever have an interest in reading it, today is the day to go grab it. So we found that our email open rate for that type of newsletter was huge. Now, ebook Fling's business model is not about emailing free books. So what I wanted to do was still capitalize on that business and that business concept by creating a new service that would take a list of the best free Kindle books for that day and email it to readers who would open up the email, see if there were any free books they might have an inkling of an interest, scoop up that book through our site. It started off as an Amazon affiliate program. And there was some really big revenue that we were able to make because we started at the very end of November into December, where members were able to click on our books with their Amazon affiliate, with our Amazon affiliate tag attached to the URL that we were sending them to, and whether they got the free book or not didn't really matter, because what we were doing was we were essentially just sending traffic to Amazon, and they were going to be buying their things that they normally would buy from Amazon on a daily or weekly basis, whatever their schedule would be for buying things on Amazon. So it started off with that. Amazon saw that there were sites like mine that were really capitalizing on sending daily traffic to Amazon that had our affiliate tag appended to it. And what they decided to do was stop affiliate programs for websites that offered free Kindle books. There are a couple of reasons for this. One is paying out a commission that they didn't really want to pay out. Two is because they were not interested in cannibalizing their paid book service for their free book service. So what they did was they closed many websites Amazon affiliate accounts, including ebook dailies. So what we did was we still had the traffic that was coming in. With a site that has almost 13,000 subscribers, with an open rate that is almost at 60% on it. I'm sorry, the email open rate is at over 40%, and the click-through rate is at over 60% of email opens. We knew that we still had a business here. So what I tried to do was capitalize on all the traffic that is still coming into the site by being able to put display advertising within the site. And that's currently the way that the company is earning revenue. And so from March, I'm sorry, I think it was either April or May is when that switch was made to do display advertising. And here we are, right after August, and the site is holding steady. There's never been any form of paid marketing to be able to bring people into the site. It was first sourced through just a couple of email blasts out to eBook Fling members, where we were able to gain about 5,000 members within the month of November and December. After that, the site started to grow naturally because we would offer points to people to spread the word for us. And there's a sharing page that is that is available when you become a member. We say earn a couple of points for a tweet, earn a couple of points for a Facebook post, and so the site was able to grow through word of mouth and social media without our interaction at all. So I've never put even a single dollar into advertising the site or for paying for new acquisitions. So we're at almost 13,000 active subscribers. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. So I've got a few questions, but I do want to kind of throw out a little disclaimer there that GoToWebinar will cut us off at 2:45 Eastern, so we've got a little less than 30 minutes. Anyway, so how many newsletter subscribers do you have currently?
Almost 13,000.
Okay, and so in how many a day on average do you think you're getting?
There are the email open rates are at about 40% and above. So in a 13,000 email list, there are going to be about 5,000 to 6,000 people who are
how many new subscribers daily?
Oh, new subscribers daily. Oh, I'm sorry. New subscribers is at maybe about 10.
Okay.
10 per day.
Okay. Oh, I'm just looking. I'm just reading over the questions people have sent.
Sure.
All right, I tell you what, while I'm kind of going through all this, I'm just going to run through some screenshots that, oh, actually, here's one question. Let me go ahead and ask this real quick.
Yeah,
Just to clarify, you said the books are free for a day. Does that mean that
that's right.
if I download the book, and this is okay, it's not a problem if this is the case. I'm just curious that
It's not.
if I
I know what
download
you're
the
getting
book,
at. People,
I have 24 hours to finish it.
not at all. You have 24 hours to buy it for free from Amazon, and it's yours forever.
Okay, so I could take my time reading it once I've downloaded it.
That's correct. That's the beauty behind these free promos from Amazon. Basically, it's grab it when you can. That's essentially what it comes down to.
So it's
But
really
you have it, you
it's a
get to
no
keep it
lose
forever.
proposition to the consumer. I mean, what's the catch for the consumer? I mean, they just keep getting free books every day.
Huh. I guess the lose for for the consumer is that they've now obtained thousands of books, and how do they find the one that they actually wanted to read?
Right, right.
But no, really, really. I mean, it's an amazing proposition for the consumer. So it's awesome that Kindle has done this. It's too bad that the Barnes & Noble Nook has never taken this opportunity. And they're
Okay,
losing market share as a result.
got
So
it.
that's why this site deals with only Kindle books.
Okay, um, so more questions on the email subscriber list have come in. So you've got 13,000 subscribers. How many
Yeah.
of them have unsubscribed?
About 500 have unsubscribed so far.
Okay. The next question was what percent unsubscribe monthly, but I guess we could probably figure that.
It's a very low unsubscription rate. The beauty behind this is that even though people are being emailed every day, we offer the opportunity for a user to change their subscription to pick whichever day of the week they would like to receive their free emails.
Hmm.
Might be one day a week, might be all 7 days.
Okay. Okay.
So that's a better proposition, because if people feel that they're getting too many emails from us, they just simply lower the rate of
Sure.
delivery.
All right. Let's run through some of these screenshots real quick. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna kind of run through them and just quickly tell us what we're looking at.
Sure. So it's a very simple site, and what this screenshot represents is the top of of a daily deal. This is a deal from yesterday. It shows the 3 books that we've selected under mystery and thrillers. If you have subscribed to the genre of mystery and thrillers, you would be able to see this by default. However, if you notice, there's a little down arrow next to the word mystery and thrillers. That is a toggle switch that will show and hide each category. There are about 10 categories in here, and you can the ones you've subscribed to will show by default, but you can look at all the others within every day. So there's also a button on here, see yesterday's freebies. The template looks exactly the same for yesterday. It's just different books are populated. These books are chosen on a daily basis by simply looking through the categories of free books at Amazon and looking through to see which ones look to be the most attractive and seem to have a good ranking.
Okay.
Or reading.
All right. So a couple other questions have come in. So one of the questions is, what is daily time commitment?
It takes less than half an hour to choose all 30 books and get the email sent off.
Okay.
And that's all I do.
And is the user able to see what items they've downloaded in the history list on the site?
No, because we have no idea what the user has actually downloaded. That free download button simply brings people over to the Amazon site in a new tab.
Okay.
The concept of the site was made to quickly get people from our site onto Amazon's without any hesitation.
Sure. Now everybody gets
So
that.
that's why there is no description for the book. That's why there's no rating there. There's nothing except for the cover of the book, because we don't want people to make the decision on whether to download the book from our site. We want people to click onto Amazon.
Got it. So what is this screenshot here?
So we did some A/B testing to show, click-through rates if we had a description, and the click-through rate would actually be lower. So when the model was to earn affiliate revenue, it was get people to click onto Amazon no matter what.
Got it.
This is a screenshot of our backend. This would be, let's say, today's daily deal being built. Right now, there's one book that was placed into Mystery and Thrillers, and you can see how it was added. We pull all of the information from Amazon through their API by simply copying and pasting the ASIN number, which is the unique identifier for every ebook. So we type that into, or copy and paste into our interface, which, by the way, Rick, there's another screenshot that does show that. And then once entering it, that would be, yes, where we would put it, and we would select which category it belongs in.
Got it.
And Amazon shows which category it's in. It's really a no-brainer. This one shows all of the daily emails that have been published. I'm sorry, daily deals that have been published and also sent off for emails. So you see scheduled for 6:30 p.m. We usually schedule the emails at 6:30 at night because we find that is the biggest open rate for any time of the day, 6:30 Eastern.
Got it.
And this is a list of all the categories that we have. I believe there's one category in here we no longer do.
It's okay. It's not that big.
No, maybe not. No, I think it looks like we have it. Yeah, okay, we have everything in there. That's fine. And this is the number of subscribers as per the number of categories that they've subscribed to.
Obviously, they can subscribe to more than one category because you got a hell of a lot more than 100%. Okay.
That's correct. The percentage of users, I don't think that's correct. I think that's not actually accurate.
Okay.
But I don't even look at that anyway. It wasn't very important.
Okay. We had a few questions about traffic. I was waiting until this slide to ask it.
Okay.
When did you say you launched the site?
Late November, November 28th.
Okay. So this screenshot is from, well, just looks like just the last.
It's July. Yeah, it's July of this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Now, one of the things you'll see are dips. It's usually relatively constant, with the weekends being a little less traffic. However, the dips are as a result of me going on vacation and not doing anything with the site. So if I don't send out an email, that's what the traffic looks like.
Got it. So this is if I just pull up from latonas.com this little chart of uniques. It looks like at one point you were doing it was doing around 120,000. Then it's kind of plateaued around this range. You had said that you're getting 10 email subscribers a day, but you got 13,000 subscribers. So there's a bit of a disconnect with the math. Why do you think the subscriber rate has slowed down? You must have been getting a lot of subscribers when you first launched.
What's happening is some people are no longer receiving those emails, or they're no longer opening those emails. They may not be continuing to be interested. Like I said, it started off with a pretty big infusion of an email marketing list that went out to ebook flying. So after being subscribed to the site for over 9 months, you'll get some drop off in terms of engagement.
Okay, so you picked up a whole bunch of subscribers by marketing it to your ebook Fling database right out of the gate, and then it kind of plateaued out, and you're getting around 10 subscribers a day.
That's correct.
Okay, that explains it. So here's the graph we have on revenue, and I'm sure you've got the August numbers for us. Um,
Yes.
the
The August revenue is about $1,400.
so
Now, one
is
thing.
this when it dropped from 4,000 to around 1,500? Was that when you switched to just being AdSense based?
Bingo, and it's actually not AdSense. I think we do use AdSense, or did. There's a different ad network that I like to use that is more book focused.
And
It seems to
where
have a
are
higher
the
payoff.
where are those ads? Because someone actually had a question that the revenue claims AdSense, but we can't find the AdSense ads on the site.
If you were to go back to the screenshot of the template of a daily deal, there was a very large 300 by 600 ad to the right of the books, and above it. And I don't know if you have this other screenshot. It's not that one.
So
It's that one. Yeah.
this warning one is the ad base.
Yeah, that's actually an animated ad. And
Got it.
above where it says previously free Kindle books, above that is another I think 720 by 90 banner ad.
Got it.
If you There might be another screenshot. Also, a really big ad revenue is also in the email newsletters. There's a service called Live Intent that will populate newsletter emails with banner ads. Very clever thing. They do it behaviorally based. It's the most interesting type of ad network I've ever seen. And they only deal with companies that are able to give them thousands of impressions a day.
Okay. And you're on the and
Let me. Do you mind if I add one thing to this? With the revenue. The revenue is representative of the previous month's earnings because the deposits typically don't come in for another month. So you'll see that correlation a month behind.
got it. And the revenue that you get from Amazon, that's just if they happen to buy anything after they click through, right?
That's correct, and that was again from December up until March, with April being the last payout.
Right. Got it. And you have a pro membership, or did that go away in April?
No, we never had a pro membership.
Okay. Sorry, there was questions about that. There's no kind of membership at all on there?
No, it was something I had thought of doing to allow people to see more, more books per day for maybe $5 a month subscription or something like that. It crossed my mind, but I never did it. I was happy with what I was bringing in at this point.
Got it. Okay, someone just has a question about the August revenues. I think the number I heard was $1,400 a month is what it, or $1,400 is what it.
Yeah, 1,400 in revenue for August.
Yeah, and that'll be updated on our site by the end of the day. Obviously, we can get exact due diligence figures for anyone.
I can give you the exact number. It is 1398.35.
Got it. Let's move on to the expenses. Tell us what makes up these numbers.
Sure. Mailchimp is the biggest number here. Mailchimp is the email service that I use to send out the newsletters. At the subscriber rate that we have, it's $150 a month subscription. I swear by Mailchimp. It's an amazing service. The hosting through Amazon AWS, the cloud, is about $20 a month.
Okay.
And really, that's all there is in terms of expenses.
Okay. I think you touched on this earlier. You said that you just spend 30 minutes a day updating the books. Is there anything else you have to do on a day-to-day basis?
No, no, I barely pay attention to this thing at all. It runs itself, with exception to choosing the books. Selecting the books is a very simple process, which is why I tried to show some screenshots of it. You just select 30 books by going into the genres. And if you go back, Rick, to the screenshot that showed the categories, not the category breakdown, but the categories themselves.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to stop. There. No, no, go one more. That one. There's a URL that goes right to the free book page for each of these categories. So I just have that as a reference I use every day.
You just update that URL each day.
No, I don't update that URL. I go to that URL so I can look at the free books within that category at Amazon.
Okay, and then
And select the top 3 that I'd want to promote.
Got it.
It's not a very easy URL for regular Amazon browsers to get to, which is why a lot of people still like to use our service.
I read a lot of ebooks.
They're not sure how to navigate to a page within Amazon that shows every free book.
I read a lot of ebooks. I never knew that they had free ones that other than the public license stuff. Before you answer the questions that are on the screen, answer for us, please, one that was asked to me, which is, what risks or potential threats do you see this business model having in the future?
Risks would be that Amazon no longer wants to offer free books at all. But I don't know that they would ever do that, because that has in the last 2 years has been a huge boom to their Kindle adoption.
I mean, I suppose I would add to that if they did do that, you could just start sending out the free public license type of stuff, the Moby Dick and the stuff that's been out that you can't charge for.
That's very possible as well.
I mean, so you
but
could still
still,
send
I know
a book
that
every day.
I mean, this model is definitely reliant on Amazon giving out, allowing authors to offer their books for free, and there's always going to be new authors. In fact, there are more new authors now than there ever have been in the last recent years because of how easy it is to self-publish within the Kindle platform. And these people don't know how to market themselves. So when Amazon says you can offer your book for free and get thousands of downloads in a day, people pay attention to it and they're like, whoa, okay, I got to try this.
So, if a new owner said, what had you always thought about getting to, but you didn't have the time or resources, where do you see this site going? What do you think the future of it is? What would you tell them?
Sure. I see there are 3 additional revenue sources that I could have gone after if I wanted to invest the time and effort into this. Even though I'm a marketer, I know how to get new subscribers in a really interesting way. I never wanted to pay any money for this. I just wanted this to be a nice little lifestyle business for myself to bring in a few $1,000s for myself. I don't know much about about ad networks and display ads or text link ads. I have no idea where else I could go to get some really high-paying ads that would be displayed on the site, or affiliate ads. That would be a very interesting thing. That's one. The second is in being able to pay for new subscribers to come in, because with display ads being shown and I'm being paid on a per per impression basis. The rates certainly vary, but you can take a look at the revenue that comes in as a result of each CPM, and you can break down to what a new subscriber's monthly profitability would be. And you could say, okay, I'll spend 1 month of that person to be able to acquire a new member. And so you could go through an affiliate program or start advertising the site, because the offer of free ebooks in your email every day is a really compelling offer to people. There's not too many sites that offer this. And like you said, Rick, you didn't even know that you could get free ebooks within the Kindle platform. So so advertising this site would be very beneficial, because the more people that come in, the more ads they're able to see and click on. The third thing is something I had never done in eBook Daily, but I did do with my other site, eBook Fling, where I was selling advertising slots directly to publishers and to authors for a few $100, just to be able to get their book listed within the site for 1 day. So it would be a daily promotion that you could charge $100 or $200 or $300 for, and you'll have a few thousand people who are going to click on that book. What that does for the author is that when people click on the book to view it and download it from Amazon, it increases the Amazon sales ranking. And when you can compress a bunch of these downloads into a single day, that ranking skyrockets through the roof. The type of offer that I had done through my eBook Fling site is by offering one free ebook, only one free ebook each week. And every book that has been offered for free within the Kindle platform from eBook Fling has propelled that book into Amazon's top 100 bestsellers 99% of the time. When you get into the Amazon top 100, then you get visibility from all other regular Amazon traffic and ebook readers who may not know about your site at all. So the proposition to the author or the publisher is for a site like eBook Daily to provide the impetus to get a book into some high visibility, so that way there are more and more and more downloads that can occur within this 1 day period. So that way they can get 5,000 people, 10,000 people who are going to now download your book. It's a huge proposition. I have not yet tried advertising that, but there are other sites that do. Some of the other book sites that offer free Kindle book sites, they do sell those slots for a few $100s a piece.
Got it.
I don't have the sales team in place, and I didn't really want to invest more than a half an hour of my time to be able to do this. Also, I no longer have the developer who I worked with who created this site. So I knew that if I wanted to do, let's say, a self-serve platform where an author or publisher could come onto the site, reserve a slot for a promotion, and pay for it with a credit card, I would have to do some significant development, which I didn't want to do.
Okay. So why are you selling it?
I'm starting a new company in the payment space. And I've been in the ebook and book industry for 7 years, and I find what I'm doing in the payment space, specifically Bitcoins, if you've ever heard of it, to be extremely exciting. And what I want to do is be able to sell.
This is my bookmark bar. You can see cryptocurrencies right there in the center.
Oh, look at you. I'll have to tell you about it later.
That's another conversation.
Exactly. So yeah, maybe you'll have your next site to sell in a couple years, Rick.
Right.
So anyway, I want to be able to sell this site and also eBook Fling, so I can have some pretty good pocket change to reinvest into my new startup.
Okay. And the only other question that's remaining is, what marketing efforts, what different marketing efforts have you employed to date? Have you bought traffic, or have you bought any links anywhere, or is it promoted
No,
primarily
that
from
was a
your?
that was a question that I guess I alluded to by saying that I've never spent a single dollar in marketing this. The only marketing I ever did was an initial email blast to my ebook fling members,
Mhm.
and from there got about 5,000 initial sign-ups, and it started growing naturally. I've never ever bought links. I've never placed links anywhere. I don't even know if the site is listed within Google. Um, it's a really good question, but I've never done any marketing for this site past the initial 5,000 users
Okay.
that came in.
Okay. And what's the name of the other ad network that you're using instead of AdSense?
It's a new okay. That's called the Riot Ad Network, and they have banner ads specifically for authors and publishers.
The riot, as in like an organized riot?
Yes, correct. It's created by a site called bookriot.com,
Got it. These guys right here.
and that's right. Yeah.
All right.
The other ad network that is being used is Live Intent, which, like I said, populates banner ads within the emails. And Rick, I don't know if you just realized that I had an email screenshot that I must have forgotten to give to you, but it shows what the daily email looks like. It shows only 2 out of the 3 books because it provides an incentive for the person to click to see the 3rd book on our site.
Okay.
And
Uh, we'll forward it.
and there's
Forward it.
one other ad network.
Forward
I
it.
apologize.
Forward it.
It's called um, I think it's called BitLaunch. And I don't remember. And what they do is they populate the newsletter with text ads.
Okay.
So
Couple more
that's
questions. Couple
one
more
last thing.
questions have come in. We're running out of time. Um,
Yeah.
so tell us again. Tell us again the reason for the switch to just the ad networks, which caused the drop off in revenue. I just want to make sure that everybody understands what happened.
Sure. Amazon canceled affiliate commission to sites that promote free ebooks, and they closed it as of March.
What were they paying on free ebooks? Just out of curiosity.
They're not paying anything on free ebooks. It's a tactic that I had used to simply get people into Amazon's site with my affiliate tag, so that way whatever they shop for that day, I get to keep the commission on.
Oh, okay, so now,
And it would be 10% of whatever it is they shop for. Whether they took the free ebook or not was irrelevant.
so now even if you stuff a cookie because they went for the free ebook and then they go and buy a couch, you don't get credit.
Correct. Whatever. Yeah, there's no affiliate commission that exists any longer for any websites that promote free ebooks.
Okay. And what tech stack is this running on? What programming language is it all done in?
It's a PHP front end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A PHP back end with using a Bootstrap CSS template that we customized. It's running with a MongoDB database server. I'm sorry, not a server. We're using the MongoDB service, and it's actually the free service that we use.
Okay.
I don't know how you would specify that stack, but and there's one server that's serving everything at it's an Apache server at Amazon.
Got it.
In the cloud.
All right. Well, I think this is as good of a place as any to kind of wrap it up. But look, if anybody else has more questions, everybody who's who's signed up for this. You're all going to be getting an email in a few minutes from Adam Beebe, who's the listing broker. His email address is adam@latonas.com. Of course, my door is always open. I'm rick@latonas.com, and we'll jump right on getting any questions that you have answered. So with that, George, I'm going to thank you for your time. You did a good job, and we're done. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
All right. Great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right. See you guys.